Hello, this is my ID4 2021 first edition. I bought it about a month ago. I have about 3,800 miles on it, so I can talk intelligently about it at this point. I'm a former Model 3 owner, a dual motor, 2018, which has significantly more horsepower than this car. This car comes with about 200 horsepower and I think about 220 foot-pounds of torque, or 230. So it's not a speed demon. It's rear-wheel drive, and it's very comfortable to ride, to drive, but it's definitely down on power. This car is the target market for VW is actually not the Model Y. It's RAV4 and Honda CR-V. So it's not meant to compete with the Model Y, but my father had a 2021 Model Y standard range, which was available for a very short period of time, about a month, and was a little over $40,000. And in my opinion, it's a far better vehicle for that price. But I still think that this is a really good value for an EV. I wanted an SUV. I wanted something that was affordable. This comes with a $7,500 tax credit, and it gets 3 years of Electrify America fast charging, which we've definitely used so far. I've done about 10 fast charger visits, and we're gonna road trip this car a lot more than I did with my Model 3. I only went to Supercharger maybe 5 times in 2 years. I had 24,000 miles. So I'm gonna do a lot more road tripping in this car. So with the first edition, it has some distinctive features. It's got the 20-inch rims. These are staggered rims. It has 20 by 8 in the front and 20 by 9 in the rear. I'm not a fan of the staggered rims because you can't really rotate them. But I guess it's because this car is very heavy. It's 4,600 pounds, and the motor's in the rear, so that's why it's got the wider tire in the back. The other distinctive features with the first edition is it's got the painted silver trim here, and then it's got the silver roof rails. It's got the folded mirrors as well. So I'm comparing this to a base ID4, which is about 40,000. They have so many other models, but compared to the base, because the base is the cheapest one, it's 40 before destination. This one is about 45.5 with destination. So all these upgrades you get for over the base ones. You get a panoramic roof, you get folded mirrors, you get the bigger rims, you get the painted on the bottom there, the trim. You get the dynamic headlights. These headlights are super cool, and you get the LED that goes across the front as well. So this headlight game on this car is really cool. It uses the LEDs as a turn indicator, which is super cool. I really like that. ID4 it also has the lighted door handles, which I think the base has that as well, so that's not an upgrade. ID4's got drum brakes in the rear. Drum brakes, they don't rust. They don't have the parasitic drag of a regular disc brake. I think they weigh a little less too, so I can see why Volkswagen went with them, but I'd rather have all disc around for when I really want to stop hard. But it is what it is. So in the back here, the other thing you get is this kick to open, which usually works, but it's not working now. So we're going to use the key fob just to open it, which is not working either because I have my seatbelt hack, which this car doesn't have a dog mode, so I had to do that. So let's take the seatbelt hack out. And you can see everything turns off. So now let's try it. I'm holding the key fob, and let's see if it does it again. There we go. That's what it's supposed to do. Okay, so that's not Volkswagen. That's my little hack that I'm doing. So as far as the rear here goes, the rear hatch, I'm going to pan out here. It's got this pass-through, ski pass-through. I don't ski, but I usually carry along stuff, so that's super handy. I like that a lot. And back here with the first edition, you get the two-tiered floor, which you don't get on the base. And then on the bottom here, you get a little more storage. Not nearly as much storage as you get space with the Model Y, of course, but a lot better than a regular gas car. Once again, little click, and it closes. I like that. So going to the back here, you can see it's got lighted floor, lights below where the footwell is. That's nice. First edition, you get this really nice white versus piano black. I hate piano black. The other nice thing with the first edition is you get this ginormous panoramic roof, which it's nice coming from a Model 3. You know, any Tesla, they have huge roof. They're all glass on the top. Other nice feature with these, with the first edition, you get the plug and play pause. That's kind of neat. I like that. And I like the memory. I'd rather have it on the screen, but it's got the massaging, so you can't complain about that. It uses like a little bladder, the airbags things to massage you. It's nice, especially if you're driving on a long trip. You can see again the white. I'm just going to get in the car here just so I can show you the different features. Once again, I'm going to use the, actually I don't need to use the seatbelt hack, I'm in the car. So all you do is you press your brake to put the brake to start it. It has this start button, but I never use it. And it's, I'll put the window down. This is really nice. You get the blind spot monitoring, and I had to use this with Tesla because they didn't have that, and I can't look at a screen here. So I'm going to put the, and it's got the rear thing there. And it's got some really nice ambient lights here. You hit the light here. You can change your colors here, and you can even do custom, where you get different colors. You got pink over there, you got purple there, and the nice feature with this too is you get a sunshade. So you just take your finger, actually wrong way, and then it closes. So because this thing gets kind of hot with a black interior, when you put that sunshade when it comes back up, that just makes everything a lot cooler. So down here you get the USB-C. This car has a lot of USB-C. There's another one there. We did a little 3D. Somebody came up with this little tray. They 3D printed it to make up for the space there, which I thought was pretty cool. These are capacitive haptic buttons. Can't say I'm a great fan of them, but they work. And then the nice thing with this car is it has Apple CarPlay, and that's really all I need is Apple CarPlay, because the Apple CarPlay works really well. And what the nice thing with the Apple CarPlay is you can do a better route planner, and you can do Electrify America, and you know, but the big difference with this particular vehicle versus Tesla, it's all integrated. Car knows where the chargers are, knows how much battery you're going to arrive. It'll tell you what chargers are occupied. Just a lot more software integration with the vehicle. So, but I can't complain. You know, it works good, like I said, and it's wireless CarPlay, Apple CarPlay as well. And there's a charging pad down there. And what else can I say about it? You've got the steering wheel with the first edition. And let's take another look outside. So looking outside, you can see the LEDs. You know, if you can't tell this car is turning, you need to get your vision checked. I mean, I've never seen a car that's more easy to tell if it's turning. Love those LEDs for turn signals. That's a nice feature. I'll show you the back here quick, and you can see in the back here, it's got that nice bar, lighted bar across the back that you see with with a lot of vehicles now, especially from Volkswagen and Audi. But I would say if I had to rate the car out of 10, probably I'd say about a 7.5 right now. If I could have waited for the all-wheel drive, which I wouldn't have gotten because it's getting up into a price where I would just get a Tesla. But and I got used to these features that are upgrades, you know, like the panoramic or roof and the, you know, better headlights. So in the trunk, you know, it goes up by itself, you know, the automatic trunk. So yeah, 7.5. So far, like in the ID4, definitely like the charging at Electrify America. It's definitely not as trouble-free as Tesla. That's so seamless, but you know, it's a different. It's like Android for autos, you know, and obviously Tesla's Apple, which is so seamless. But so far so good. Yep. Thank you for watching my little review. Bye bye.